meat porridge again, obviously, because I literally have been eating this every single day for like weeks now. Coffee, and then we have a bunch of fruit. Welcome to the last day of Spookathon. I just had breakfast and now I went back to bed because I wanted to read a little bit more, and also I'm like not feeling that great. I don't think I'm like actually sick, but like I'm just also not healthy and it's kind of annoying. So as for my reading my glasses, as for a reading update, I'm reading Alice and I'm like 100 pages into it right now. I'm really enjoying it. It's definitely like horror and kind of gruesome at times, but it's kind of, you know, it's like an Alice in Wonderland retelling where Alice has been put into like an insane asylum, and you know, she's been abducted by the rabbit before, and like, I don't even know, bad stuff happened to her and she was like sold to a brothel or something. I don't actually know, but it's kind of messed up. We don't really know all that backstory quite yet. So I'm intrigued to find out where it goes. I find it just really well written and captivating, and definitely a million times better than the other two books I read this week, so, you know, that's at least something. I'm hoping to finish it today, but I also need to do some studying, both for Chinese and Japanese. And yeah, I also just edited my vlog for day 5 and 6. So once that is done, I'll upload that, and then yeah, I also wanted to film some videos today for next week because I don't have any yet. I have like ideas, obviously. I'm gonna do the Spookathon wrap-up and then a review for I Know You Know because it's 2018 release, but I haven't filmed it yet, and I don't know if I want to film it today because I'm like not 100%. So my mom got me this tea, which is really cool. It's an advent calendar tea, and it's actually like 24 different kinds of tea. And you're supposed to drink it like probably every day in December, right? Like a different one every day, but it's not even November yet and I'm literally halfway through this entire thing. It's so good. I love all of these teas. Look at it, it looks so cute too. And right now, I'll make this one. I don't know why it looks, is it a rabbit? I don't know, that seems more like Easter appropriate, but anyway. And this is a golden curcuma tea. What's curcuma? Oh, turmeric, it actually says. I love spicy teas, especially when I'm like a little bit sick. They're really good. It is 3 p.m. right now, almost. It's like 20 to 3. And I've spent most of the day so far just studying. I love it. This is like all these vlogs. I was like, oh, I was studying. And I'm sitting here in my like really cozy new cardigan and my cozy new blanket, I don't know if you can see. And I also just heated up some pumpkin soup. I made this like weeks ago, but I froze it until now. And then I toasted some bread and I'm so excited about it. Oh my god, I'm starving. So it is now 5:30 and I've done some studying, but my brain started to not be able to like absorb anything anymore. So I had to take a break and took a shower, and now I'm just sitting here looking at my vlog from yesterday. No, I uploaded it today, but it was from day 5 and 6, and there's a comment that I find really interesting that I wanted to reply to. It's by, oh god, I can't pronounce your name, I'm so sorry, Advait Satya. Oh, I'm so sorry if I butchered that, but they say, I have 3 questions to ask, please reply. So I thought since it was 3 questions, I might as well do it in a video so that I have more space to do it, pretty much. The first is, from your earlier vlogs, I came to know that you are a speed reader. How many pages do you read from a normal paperback book per hour? Do you use any speed reading technique, like guided reading method, or peripheral vision assisted omission of words while reading? Wow, honestly, I've never heard of peripheral vision assisted omission of words while reading. No, I'm not a speed reader in the usual sense of the word, I guess. I don't purposefully like skim read unless it's a book like Hex where I just want to get to the end and I like just want to get the gist of what's happening. But usually when I read for fun, like I don't see the point in speed reading books. I think that makes sense if you're like reading sort of a scientific journal or something and you're just trying to literally get the gist or like the bullet points. But for me, I like reading stories. I like immersing myself in a story, and I feel like if I'm doing it as like quickly as humanly possible, I probably wouldn't I don't know, I probably wouldn't enjoy it. So I'm not a speed reader. I'm a fast reader. I think when I do sit down and I'm enjoying a book and like I'm taking the time, I can read pretty quickly. But I don't know, I don't use any techniques to do it. I can just read pretty quickly. I don't know. Next question. You were talking about reading during the exam season in the vlog. Do you think it's better to postpone all the reading outside of textbooks during exam season, or to stick to our reading schedule, books other than textbooks, along with the studying during exam season? I think it depends. Like, for me, it depends what kind of exams I have always. You know, when you have a topic and you just need to learn stuff for it, like information, and you have to read like articles or you have to read your notes over and over, like that can be exhausting. And so studying for that, maybe like when you take a break from the studying, you don't want to read as much. And I totally think that's normal. I think you should just listen to what your brain kind of is telling you, because I believe that your brain like needs different kind of stimuli. And if all you do is read, no matter if it's for fun or for studying, I think you're just gonna tire yourself out way too much. So if I have to read a lot for uni or something, I tend to read less in my free time, and I instead like watch TV shows or just something where I don't have to like strain my eyes so much, I guess. Then again, if I have exams that are, for example, like language exams where I just need to where I need to learn the language, but I don't need to read and comprehend like texts, that doesn't really affect my ability to read for fun, I guess. I don't know. I know this maybe doesn't make sense for everyone. That's just like how it works for me, I guess. Okay. And number 3, how many hours on average do you read books other than textbooks per day? I don't really read textbooks because right now I don't really have any classes that have required reading. At least I won't read them until just before the exam. So I don't really know. I think this is so many people ask me this, how much I read a day or something, and I really can't tell. I don't know. I read, it's different. Some days it depends on the book I'm reading, like how excited I am to read it, because if I'm really excited to be reading it, I will literally do anything I can to extend the time I'm reading it. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. I hope this is all helpful. I don't know if I've told you this, but I'm halfway through it. I'm really excited. I'm liking it a lot more than Hex, and I'm sure I'm gonna finish it today. That's the most exciting part, because it means I'll have actually completed the Spookathon challenges. Yay! On a completely unrelated note, it just hit me that I'm also on this other social media page that I've never mentioned in my videos and never talked about, but I actually think it's really interesting and would be better if more like YouTubers also moved over there, because it's just kind of a secondary source of making money theoretically. So this is what it looks like, by the way. This is not sponsored. I'm just like, I've been thinking about possibly doing a video on it for a while. The site is called Steam It, and this is, I literally just post my pretty much my YouTube videos and sometimes book reviews, but nothing like really different technically from it's kind of like my YouTube and Goodreads combined in a sense. But the thing is, this is like a cryptocurrency powered website in a sense, or like this is like a way of like mining coins, posting, well, this is going into too much detail, but like posting content is like mining coins, and then you could possibly trade these coins in for actual money, depending on what the rate is, which right now it's not too good. But anyway, let me know if you'd just be interested. I mean, this is just like a 2-second thing I just did, but like, let me know if you'd be interested in me doing a more in-depth video on it, just telling you what it's about. Like, you know, you don't have to pay anything. It's not like you could lose anything by joining, but I think especially for smaller creators that are making like nothing, little to nothing on YouTube, possibly this could be a good source of just some extra pocket money. I mean, I don't recommend selling the coins that you would get right away because right now it's just the worst, but we never know. Maybe the bubble has burst, but maybe it's gonna go up again, so I don't know. Just let me know. Basically, just let me know. Guys, guess who has the best boyfriend ever? Look what he just brought home. Look at this. What is this? They said on their website that their pizza is like 1 meter long, but I didn't think it was gonna be this big. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. We're gonna eat like a week from this, I think. I think we made a dent in it, but I don't even know when we're gonna finish this. So much food, oh my god. Guys, I finished Alice by Christina Henry, my final Spookathon read, and I really enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna give it like 4 stars. I think it was really well written. It was gruesome and still like kind of fun. And I really liked the characters. The story was engaging, it was fast-paced, it was definitely adult in terms of like the themes it dealt with, because a lot of it is very dark and there's some very messed up stuff happening. Very violent stuff happening at times, but I really enjoyed it. And I'm definitely gonna check out this author's other books. This is actually, I think, a duology, and the sequel is called Red Queen. And then there's also a Peter Pan retelling called The Lost Boy. And I think in my next book order, you might see one or both of these books, because I really want to read more about her. Like, I just really gel with her writing style. I think it flows really nicely. I think the pacing is fantastic, and I just really enjoyed it. And I'm so happy to finally have read a book this week that I like. Like it's like night and day, really. Like comparing this book to Hex, pretty much. It's like, oh my god, such a difference. I really loved it, and I'm really happy. Like, this is a good note to end the week on, and that makes me really happy. So I finished kind of clearing off all the books I've read, and I counted there's like, I think 26 and there are 99 on here, and I've only read 26. That is kind of sad, but let's go through them. So here is, I can't actually read it, The Great Gatsby, 1984, then down here we have Hamlet, The Never-Ending Story, Der Prozess, The Trial by Franz Kafka, Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov, The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, I can't pronounce his name, Into the Wild by Jon Krakauer, 1Q84 by Haruki Murakami, which should technically count as 3 books, I'm just saying, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes by Arthur Conan Doyle, Buddenbrooks by Thomas Mann. Oh my god, we read this book so closely in school. The Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. Then we have Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. These are fairy tales by Hans Christian Andersen. Yeah, I think I read them as a child at some point. Lord of the Rings by J.R. Tolkien. Der Sandmann by E.T.A. Hoffmann, another book I read for school. Then we have Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, Lord of the Flies by William Golding, The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde, Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, Anne Frank's Diary by Anne Frank, and then Wir Kinder vom Bahnhof Zoo by Christiane F. This is another like German book that I read as a child for school, and it was really like hard-hitting and hard to read. So yeah, I like that they put like a mixture of books that aren't just like classics. There's some modern classics. There's Harry Potter, obviously. Then we have like a little, or this Little Life, or A Little Life, which I'm still planning on reading. Obviously a lot of classics, but also a lot of non-classics, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, I just wanted to do that quickly as sort of like the end of the Spookathon vlog series, just for fun. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this week of videos. I definitely had a lot of fun, even though so many of the books I actually read weren't that great. Like I still enjoyed vlogging, and I still enjoyed doing these videos and just like interacting with you guys, so hope you enjoyed that too. Let me know what you thought of my reading vlogs, and if you want me to do more in the comments, I'm very open to it. This is it. It's kind of sad. It feels like saying goodbye, even though I like do videos anyway, but still. I will see you very soon with another video. Hope you enjoyed these, and I will see you then. Bye!